Hello guys, welcome back. This is phase 2 of the F86 build. This is a Mears kit. And we're, basically what I'm doing here guys is I am done building the jet as far as things go. And I think one of the big things is that, I gotta cut this guy out of here. Everybody does it when I'm busy. A little dusty. Anyway, everything's built in the airplane. Everything's bolted down, this and that. I've got lots of little pieces and parts and other things going on here. And now I've got the airplane upside down because, as you guys saw in the last here part of the deal, I was actually finishing up the sheeting. Now, this part of this build is going to be a lot more hands-on with everything because I'm going to cover a lot of things that I'm doing. I'm actually going to work on this and not just show you what I did, because there are things that are kind of, well, they need to be explained a little bit more, but I want to reiterate the thing that this applies to any airplane that you build, not just the Mears. Now, I have a lot of guys that are messaging and stuff like that, and I strongly encourage that. I love it. I'll answer any of your questions. If I see it, sometimes I don't get away, so I don't answer them right away, but I will eventually get there if I look and see where we're at. Now, the one thing is now that the airplane is built and everything's basically been done, we're going to be going to a lot of laminating and a lot of making of parts, which means the detailed parts like the wing tanks and other things, I'll cover these now, and we're going to start building in some things. And one of the deals is that I'm actually going to be doing a lot of fitting of a lot of pieces and a lot of parts that the airplane had in real life, and then go through and get other things kind of set up. Now, you'll notice I have the airplane inverted and I'm getting ready to flip it over. And the reason for that is because I have some wiring that's like, I don't know if you can see this one or not. I have some wire right here. This is for the wing lights. We got certain things that are going in here for strobes, lights. A lot of things are going to happen here. And the main thing is to get the airplane to look, you know, like a real airplane. So, I'll let you guys know I'm building this for competition, and I need it to be on top of its game for a lot of things. Now, I did make a couple mistakes on the leading edge on this side, and I have to fix this, and it's not a big deal. I didn't take and look at the leading edge well enough, I guess, and I kind of butchered it. But the one thing I am going to do right now is go ahead and start pulling the airplane apart. I'm going to rotate it over, and we're going to actually gotta get all these pieces and parts need to go somewhere. I'll show you guys the cockpit tub here in a minute. I didn't build that on camera because there's so many different ways to do it, and I just did it. I had the camera there, I just forgot to turn it on. And thing is, I'm in kind of a time crunch now. And you guys are going to see this over the course of the next few months and several episodes, that I am going to be very hands-on about everything, because of the fact is that I've got to get this wing glassed, but I need to check something real quick, and the only way to do that is to actually lock the gear, if you can. You're gonna have to lock the landing gear, and what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna put it on its feet for the first time to check some check a few things, and then we're gonna put it back in the rack upside down. Not upside down again, but we're gonna be putting it back in here so that I can actually start getting the leading edges made, and lots of little things that gotta happen this week. Start getting things glued, and we're gonna start working on the canopy again and all these other things. We're making doors, we got a lot of sanding and things to do. These are all pretty much laminated and done. I got one more to make on this side, got another door to cut into the other one. But anything that we can break off, we're gonna remove from the airplane right now. And notice that I'm calling it an airplane. I mean, it's actually overwhelmingly big and beautiful. And one thing I want to do now is come in and lock the gear. I can unlock it just as easy, but you want to make sure that you're locking it. We're not going to use this. We're going to remove the gauge is all this is. And then what I'm going to do here, we will actually make 2 plywood ones until we get the actual parts. Right now we're waiting on, I'm actually waiting on a few pieces to show up. We are going to change the nose wheel diameter and a few other things that we are doing to this, but I say we loosely. The main thing is that we're I do have a little helper that comes in here and terrorizes the hell out of me most of the time, and gets frustrated, and yeah, she's my better half. You might run into her a couple times here. Those are I think one of the biggest skills is that, yeah, she's the flower of my heart. I won't say the rest. She'll see this and commit murders and activities. So anyway, I just had, there it is. The one thing is that my weight bolt, I glued it in before I sheeted it, obviously, but where the hell it is. There it is. Now, not a hard airplane to work on. Very well thought out. But what we got to do now is we're going to trip these wings. We're going to set it on its gear for the first time here in just a minute. And but in order to do that, we got to pull a couple bolts. And hopefully I didn't get a lot of glue in this. Oops. Cracking noise. Darn nerve when you do this, but okay. I got some glue on the tube. You're going to want to be able to hold that, and that's why I tell you guys, I mean, if this does this, don't be afraid to set things down and remove the other side, because sometimes you'll have to, especially if you do it the way I told you to do it, you're going to get some glue in some areas. And it's going to be a pain in the butt. And this always is like that the first time. You're going to need a lot of room to do this. And That's why these stands are so nice to have. Gently take the wing off and just set it aside, and we'll just set that one right there gently. We don't want to drop anything at this point. Now sometimes when you get done sheeting the wings, like I told, if you do it in place like I told you, you'll notice, all of you will notice that I actually did the wing in place. And I probably spilled a lot of glue on the tube. And that don't hurt nothing. But what it does do is it just makes this part a little bit better, but you gotta do it because, yeah, I got a lot of glue on it, actually. You gotta be very gentle with this when you do this part. So after you sheet the wing, it will actually comes with a pain in the ass sometimes. Getting them out is just should be close. And there it is. Take your time when doing that. Now, I have not glued these because I have not sent the swing to Truett yet. And we'll go over that here in just a little bit. Now, this airplane is pretty dirty. So what we will do now is, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the airplane over. It's not heavy at all. And I thought I got everything off of it. And I got some body damage. Shit. Okay. I'm going to have a little bit of a few things to fix on here because I put it on the, I forgot to put a deal on that. Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to fix part of it. It's okay. But that's what this part of this series is gonna be about. It's actually getting everything kind of together. Now, I'm going to reinstall the wings, and the reason I'm doing that here is because of reinstalling the wings. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to set this on its feet for the very first time. You guys get to see it. And I am doing preliminary stuff here now, getting things ready to go, wiring, etc. And I'm not going to worry too much about this fitting tightly yet because I'm not done here. But what I want to do is I want to show you guys just how awesome this is going to be because I've never seen it on its feet yet. And so we're going to actually do it. I'm anxious to see what the plane looks like on the ground. It's not going to hurt anything for it to sit on its, it's not going to hurt anything for it to sit on its, sit on its struts. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so oh, Pete, don't let this thing kick your ass. I know it fits. Okay, one. And this is why we're doing this, consequently, guys, is because we want to make sure that before we go and do a bunch of other things, that everything is absolutely fitting and tightening up and doing this thing. And if you got parts that you got in here that are sitting there that can fit up, make sure you're taping them up so that you get a lot of damage on them. Because don't be afraid to tape this. Use blue tape when you do it. It's a low tack and it's not going to pull the grains up. And it's not going to trash it too bad. Anyway, there's that one. Now, this is going to be my actual test fitting of the landing gear. And you'll see here in just a minute just how cool it'll be. Once you've had them on a couple times, they will bolt up really nicely. You want to make sure you got nothing holding these up. And that's the wings. And also, guys, we talked about balancing these things. I'm going to show you a little bit why I do it this way. And this is kind of a preliminary test bit. And you want to make sure your gears are locked down when you're getting ready to set this up. Boy, that thing is really, the lateral balance is very important on these things, guys. Make sure you're going through and looking your wings over really carefully. Now, this really is a lot better if you have two people doing it. But what I'm going to do now is this airplane is not at all heavy. And I got everything in the freaking way in the world. It's impressive as hell. Wow. That's one big ass freaking jet. Now I'm going to set the turbine in it just for the weight. It's pretty tail heavy and justifiably so. I need that turbine in there to there's a lot of weight and a lot of things that goes into the nose of that thing. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to This thing is extremely tail heavy, and with it balanced right here, this is something that you're just gonna have to figure out. Now, this is probably enough weight, probably about the same amount with, there we go. And she will sit a little bit higher than that, obviously, but with and she's a big jet, very big. And with the wheels and everything that's going to go on it, guys, I'm going to use a couple of those radios there. She's got a little bit of a rate, but what I want to do now, and what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to take a couple of these old radios that I've got over here. I've got a couple that are I'll use a couple of these old radios on the floor here just to simulate the height of the wheel. And funny enough, she's not very heavy at all. And beautiful. She is gorgeous. I'm extremely happy. And that is one big, beautiful jet, guys. This thing is insanely gorgeous. Couldn't be more happy about this. This airplane's so freaking big, it's not even funny. I've got a lot of work to do yet, guys, and she's got a long ways to go. You tell me that's not impressive. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And it's first time on its feet. You guys got to see it. This is cool. I'm gonna show you guys, take you guys down here, give you guys a little bit of treat. You guys watched me build this thing, so you guys deserve every minute, every second of seeing this for the very first time. She is just freaking gorgeous. Got some repairs to do, nothing real major, nothing really bad with this thing. Guys, I hope you can see this. I am beside myself. This is just amazing. This airplane is beautiful. And we're gonna have some repairs to do right there. That's not a big deal. That's where it sat and it got a little damp. So I can fix that. I'll show you guys how I did it. But guys, now that I've seen it in firsthand, looking at it, I couldn't be happier. This jet is freaking gorgeous. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna get on the details. We're gonna start getting things going on, and we're gonna start making this thing happen. This is an amazing, this is a great day. I wanted to share it for all you viewers that have been watching, because this thing is just, it's outstanding. I'm just so freaking amazed and happy with it. She's a biggie. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.